Hi Taurus, this is Eileen with your September 2019 Psychic Tarot card reading. And you're starting the month of September with the Ten of Swords card. And Ten of Swords is talking about something coming to an end. This could be a relationship, it could be some kind of a job situation or a living arrangement. There's different scenarios for different people here. Oh, now this is a general reading, so some of these cards may resonate with you while others do not. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on your circumstances. And I am reading the meanings of the cards as well as tuning in on a psychic level. So the Ten of Swords, it's like there's been something really stressful going on for you. And it just finally comes to an end. It's like you were giving it your best. I'm feeling for some of you, this has to do with other people who've been giving you a bad time. It's almost like they made you feel you didn't belong there. Like you didn't belong around them. This could be some job situation where people were very unfriendly or just mean-spirited people. It could be for some of you, it might be someplace you were living, some living arrangement or something. It could be, neighbors. But, I don't feel like you were doing anything wrong. I feel like you were just going about living your life and being, down to earth and not bothering anyone. So I feel like the people who have decided they didn't like you, you didn't fit in with them, whatever, they're just very uptight, kind of mean-spirited people. And so you don't belong with them anyway. You're better off going your separate ways. For some of you, this could be some kind of a relationship situation. If so, it could be that maybe someone you were seeing, this could be their family or friends and family or something who were rejecting you, who were treating you like somehow you're not like them, you're different, or you're not good enough, or something like that. But totally you did not belong in that situation. And this is why the universe has brought this to an end, even though it may have been hurtful for you. These kind of things can be very stressful and upsetting, especially when you were going along just trying to do the best you can in a situation. So, but it just wasn't meant to be. And the universe, this is just how the universe works sometimes. Sometimes we get squeezed out of a situation where we don't belong. It's not for your higher and best good. That's much better for you out there to go to instead. This next card, the Five of Swords, this could be tying in with this Ten of Swords here since they're right alongside of each other. Five of Swords is about someone possibly cheating you, lying to you, maybe stealing from you. This could be, I'm getting some relationship issues here. I feel like for someone, maybe this is one person or a few people I'm tuning in for, that this has to do, this Five of Swords figure, with a personal relationship with someone who's just been very dishonest with you. They come across in the beginning, they really put up a big phony facade, like they really have it together and they're confident and supposedly sincere and honest. And after you spend enough time around them, you start to realize that's not who they are at all. This is a very dishonest person who's just looking out for themselves. They don't care who they hurt, who they take advantage of, or if they steal something. They don't care. This person does not have a conscience about any of that. And this is the way they've been living for years and years, so it's not like you're going to be able to change them anyway. Not that you would want to. For some of you, this could be like a workplace situation where someone at work has been very envious and jealous of you and the work that you do. They may have even tried to take credit for your work. They may have pretended that they've done a lot more than you in one way or another, kind of bragging or talking like they did this and they did that, as if you haven't done very much yourself. I just feel like that's how this person is. This could even be in a personal relationship, someone doing that. It's like they want to take all the credit for themselves for whatever. But it's a pretty dishonest thing going on here. It's not like they've done all that themselves. They look like they steal from other people. They take credit for other people's work or talent or whatever. And but this could very well be tying in for some of you with the Ten of Swords card. But this person, I do feel like by the time whoever has this Five of Swords energy, because it is a general reading, you're going to be seeing this person for what they are by the time September comes around. You're going to know. You're going to be disappointed, though. I feel like you'll be hurt by this because you've been pretty on the up and up and honest and sincere with this person. And all of a sudden, you're looking at them in a different way, like this is not the person I thought they were. And you'll be disappointed because you kind of, if it was like a personal relationship or something, it's almost like you thought maybe you had something with them. Maybe the two of you had something going forward. And you're finding out it's not like that at all. And it's hurtful. But that's the world we live in. So, but there's nothing good to be gained from this person, whoever has this Five of Swords character around them. It's best to cut ties and disassociate. Next card you have is the Ace of Wands. This is a really good card. I get a lot of positive, strong energy from this. The wands do relate to the fire signs. They relate to the area of work and action and progress. And I'm feeling for a number of you Taurus in September, you're going to be on fire, moving forward with plans, with your job. Maybe some of you are getting a promotion, or you're just doing really well in your work and you're going at it. Or some of you might be self-employed and you just feel like you can see you have a good opportunity in front of you and you're moving forward. You know exactly what you're doing. I feel like whoever this applies to, that you really know what you're doing. Whatever work you do, whatever job you have, you know your work really well. And you're very confident in yourself and the work that you do. You have a strong feeling inside of yourself. You know you're on solid ground. And you're just moving forward and doing well, pleased about your progress and confident and strong feeling because you know you're moving forward in the direction you want to go in. So I get a lot of really good, positive, strong energy from this card. And I always recommend everybody learn about the law of attraction, because if you feel like you're not doing that well and things aren't going well for you, the more you start feeling that confidence inside of yourself, feel like you're making progress, you're going after your dreams and your goals, the more you take that philosophy and make it your intention, the more that helps the universe to open the doors to bring that prosperity to you, to bring those conditions to you, that you're not settling for anything less. It's like you're not settling for less than succeeding at your goals and your dreams and your plans. Why should you? And the universe delivers. The more you have that kind of philosophy, like you're not giving up, you're not settling for less, you don't have any intention of doing that, you're moving forward. And everybody has obstacles. Sure, you'll get through your obstacles and keep going strong. So next, this is a good card following it. The Seven of Pentacles. This is talking about sowing your seeds and watching them grow, bringing things to fruition. However, the Seven of Pentacles said everything is not ready yet. So it's not ready to harvest quite yet, but you're making progress and you see your progress and you feel good about it. And this is one of your cards anyway, Taurus. The Pentacles do represent the earth signs of Taurus and Virgo and Capricorn. And so this is showing where a lot of you Taurus, that you've been working, you might be saving some of your money, you're making progress, you know you are, you're being patient. And Taurus can be patient. They want a nice solid foundation under themselves, and they don't mind working for it. Taurus are very strong, very hardworking people, very determined. I mean, it's Taurus the bull, you know. The bull is strong. They keep pushing their way through. And that's what you do. You don't give up. You just keep moving. And so when you set your sights on prosperity, on success, on getting the life you want, it's like nothing can stop you. You just keep going and going and going until you have what you want, and you're patient. You don't have to have it all tomorrow. I mean, we all want things quickly, but Taurus, the earth signs are good about just laying their foundation one brick at a time. And that's what it's showing here. You're making that progress. This Ace of Wands is really a good card that you're on fire, a lot of you. but you see where you're making good progress, and that makes you feel more secure, more comfortable. And so so that is a good card. And the next card you have is the Star card. This is a major arcana destiny card. And the Star is a healing energy. The Star is going to guide you to prosperity, success, healing. A number of you have had and are still having difficulties too with money, with financial circumstances, with loneliness is coming to my mind. I'm just tuning in on to different people with different scenarios. And so everybody's not in the place of the Ace of Wands, but the more you make use of the law of attraction, the more you get yourself in those places too. But I am feeling for a number of Taurus who watch the video that they've had their share of challenges and are currently going through challenges now. However, this Star energy in your favor is helping you through whatever challenges you've had or that you might be currently experiencing. If some of you might have been having some kind of aches and pains, the Star will help to heal you in that area, to heal you in your financial situation and love. And, you know, some of you maybe have had a broken heart and been hurt. And the Star wants to give you this beautiful healing energy and guide you to a happier, better way of life where you can feel secure, feel good, feel like you're living your life from your heart and soul, being who you are, not being somebody that you think other people want you to be. I am feeling for someone that you were at a job, whether or not you're still there, or maybe you have had this ending here of the Ten of Swords, where you felt like who you were was not enough. I mean, you might currently be there, but I'm feeling this job as something you're transitioning away from to something better if you are still there. Like you've been made to feel like whoever you are, whatever you do, you're not good enough. It's not enough, whatever it is. I'm just getting people around you. I'm kind of inclined to think it's a job. It might be some other circumstance too. And this may relate back again to that Ten of Swords card. But the Star is offering you guidance and healing so you can move on from those difficult circumstances, move on to a higher energy of light. And you should feel yourself being filled with the light of the Star also. That will help on your journey of healing whatever parts of your life need healing. And you've got that wonderful Star energy there for you. So that's a good card. Next card you have is the Justice card. And Justice is saying that a lot of you Taurus are going to have justice in the month of September. So if you've gotten the short end of the stick, you haven't been treated fairly, someone may have been stealing from you or hurting you, like up here we were looking at, justice will be done for you. See, she's holding the scales of justice, so they're balanced. Everything needs to be balanced. So if anything was taken from you, if you were hurt, things will go back in your favor. Things will be made right for you. It may not be made right in that particular circumstance because maybe you're supposed to leave that situation. But going forward, the universe is going to balance things out and give to you something to replace whatever you may have lost. So now this can also relate to a legal matter where some of you might win in a legal matter, or if you've been waiting on a settlement of some sort, this Justice card can be telling you that your money is on its way, that you'll be receiving that money, or you might get it in September, or you get definite information that it's coming your way. I just feel like this is taking different shapes and forms for different people, but it's all good and strong and positive. It's like as long as you're putting out something good, somehow you're going to get something good back in return. If you're and then on the other hand, if you're putting out bad stuff and being dishonest and whatever, then that's going to come back your way too. But I am getting a lot of good energy from this Justice card, that you're going to be benefiting in the month of September, and you're going to feel it. You're going to be feeling better. You're going to be feeling more confident and stronger because you know that you deserve better treatment by the universe, by life. and you will be getting that better treatment because you know within your entire being that you deserve it. That's what I'm getting here for whoever I'm tuning into, because I feel like that's a number of you. Okay, and then the next card you have is the Seven of Cups. And the cups do relate to the water signs. They relate to emotions and love and feelings. Seven of Cups is talking about being a little dreamy in the month of September for some Taurus, that you might be looking at different people that you might be interested in for dating and thinking, oh, is that person right for me, or that one? And you might actually, the Seven of Cups advice is be as realistic as possible. Don't be too dreamy. It's okay to be a little dreamy, but try to keep your wits about you and keep your eyes open, because you don't want to be led down the wrong path by someone, because you might tend to assign better traits to people that you're considering, like if you're thinking about dating different people, and maybe some of them are especially good looking, you might want to assign really good traits to that person that they might not really possess. So you got to be careful and be as realistic as possible. And I do feel there's going to be some good news with love for some of you. And I'm feeling someone is going to be doing well in a love relationship, and the money is going to be good. There's something about money and a love relationship I'm seeing in this card here for someone, or maybe a few of you. It's like there's a certain amount of success going on in your life already, in work, in your money situation, and then you're having a nice love, romantic kind of relationship too, and that just makes it all the better. Could also be you're meeting someone who's doing well in their job, but I'm feeling for some of you, you're doing well and you are having a nice love relationship in September too. And then for someone else, I feel like you're going to be a little surprised that you're really going to receive a lot of love in your life in September. And I don't feel like it's just coming from one person. You might be in some kind of a position, whether it's within your personal life or work or whatever. I don't know, it feels personal, where you're just showered with love. That's what I'm getting. For somebody, you're showered with love in the month of September. It might be around your family, friends, whatever's going on, it's going to be happy and joyful for you. I mean, you might be getting married, or you might be celebrating an engagement or a wedding or who knows what. I'm not sure, but I'm getting love, like you're right in the middle of it. You're being showered with love. That's really nice. So I get some nice energy, but overall, at the same time, in general, the meaning of this card is don't be too dreamy. Keep your eyes wide open when you're looking at other people that you don't know real well. Next card you have is the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups, now this is about possibly receiving some good news in the way of love or something romantic. Somebody might be inviting you to a wedding or an engagement party or a birth, just one of those kind of things having to do with something that's happy and kind of related to love in one way or another. But I'm also getting for some of you, someone that you're dating or that you're just getting acquainted with in September, who might be a water sign, because the cups do relate to the water signs of Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. So if this person's not a water sign, they might have a good bit of that in their chart. But this person's going to be very enthusiastic about you. And it could be someone you're just getting to know, or maybe you've known them for a few months and you're dating them. Whatever it is, they're crazy about you. So they're very enthusiastic about dating you, taking you places, just spending time with you. It feels like they like to laugh and have fun and joke around a bit or whatever. They like to be upbeat and positive, and they like to have fun. And so I am feeling that this person's going to have a lot of enthusiasm toward you, and you might already be dating this person, maybe in recent months, or it could be someone that you do meet in September. Also, I'm feeling this could be, for someone, this could be somebody you've already known and been acquainted with, and then you start dating. It's like you've known them almost like an acquaintance, friend, sort of, and then they start expressing more interest than friendship to you. Maybe they're, I just keep seeing this person smiling, being in a good mood, and maybe inviting you to something, like, hey, why don't you go to the movies with me? Or why don't you go, go to such and such as a play. I'd like you to go with me, or something like that. So some good, fun, romantic times for some of you, Taurus, in the month of September with this person. I don't know. I do get feelings of love for some of you. So for some of you, this person could be professing their love for you, or maybe even proposing marriage, or just wanting to, just letting you know that they want to make plans with you for the future. I'm getting different scenarios for different people. But overall, it's a nice, happy, uplifting kind of energy here. Now, Seven of Swords. This is similar to the Five of Swords over here. So once again, the fact you've got two of these cards in September, the Five of Swords, Seven of Swords, someone wanting to steal from you, or already stealing, or being dishonest with you. I mean, this is another confirmation. So this is telling me, for you, Taurus, really be on guard in September. I mean, even if you're having somebody come over to your house to do a repair, watch them like a hawk. Because I'm feeling you should be able to recognize that this person is not a very honest looking person. That's what I'm feeling like for whoever has this energy around them, this Seven of Swords energy. They really, I don't even feel like this person has gone out of their way to pretend that they're a lot more together. Like, I got more of that impression from that Five of Swords, that they have pretended and put on a facade and acted like they had it together when they're a very dishonest person. This one feels like they don't even do a lot of pretending. So I would say just be cautious, keep your eyes open, make sure if you park your car somewhere, you lock your door, and, just those kind of general safety tips that you should be doing all year long. But be on guard with people. Also, this could relate to some kind of a business deal that you might be involved in. You might be looking at making a purchase of some kind. If you might be looking at used cars to buy a used car, and you got the salesman lying and trying to make the car look like it's a lot better than what it is, or who knows what. It could be anything. Just be on guard, be extra attentive, extra conscientious when you're dealing with people that you don't know that well in September. If it's someone you know really well, that's one thing. But if it's an acquaintance or a friend of a friend or any of that sort of thing, don't just assume that they're also honest just because maybe your friend is honest. Is that a cat? I've never noticed that before, in the right corner right there. I mean, it looks like the figure of a kitty standing there. Not sure, some kind of little creature. Or is it a dog? I'd never even paid attention to that before. Anyway, whatever creature it is, they look to me like they know this is a dishonest character walking past them there. So they know. So that's another thing. If you have a dog or a cat, some kind of pet, and they don't act right, or they act like they don't like somebody, you should pay attention to that too. Because they want to protect you, and they're very intuitive, the creatures. So yeah, so this person, they live a very dishonest life. They don't care, couldn't care less. They don't try to hide it as much as the other one. The other one tries to put on more of a phony act, that they're honest and they do well on their own. They don't need to steal anything from anybody. This one doesn't even go out and bother to do that. So just, just keep on, be on the lookout. And again, it is a general reading, so some of you may have that energy while others do not. Last card you have is the Queen of Pentacles. This is a good one, and this is one of your cards here, Taurus. Queen of Pentacles. Now, this is saying that a lot of you, Taurus, by the end of September are going to be feeling prosperous and successful and being very appreciative, because you've done well for yourself, you're doing well for yourself, and you're moving forward in your life. You live a comfortable life. You get to enjoy a certain amount of little luxuries or big luxuries. But you have worked for everything that you have. It's not like anything has been dropped into your lap. Overall, you work. You know you work. So it's not like you're just, I mean, you might be working hard and doing well for yourself and that sort of thing because you want to have a quality life. Taurus like good quality. They want a quality home. They like quality clothing. They like quality relationships. They want quality. And so that's what you have. But you've worked for it. I mean, it's like you can look back and you've worked for everything that you have. And so other than something somebody may have given you as a gift here and there, but outside of that, you have worked and you're the one who's responsible for your prosperity and your good fortune. And you don't stop to take it for granted. You keep working. You're a hardworking person. You just keep going. But you expect quality around you. And so you like to have nice things. You like your home to be nice. And so, so while you're working hard, you want to be able to enjoy what you have too. So you do, and that's the way it should be. So this is a really good card. And once again, I always recommend, if you're not in this position of the Queen of Pentacles, you're not feeling prosperous, things have been tough for you, start identifying with this energy of success, prosperity, achievement, not settling for less. I think that's what I keep getting here. Not settling for less. Expect the best. Expect to have good quality, a good quality life, good quality when you buy something, that you buy the best quality that is within reason for you. You don't want to go and overspend if you're making a purchase, but you want quality because that's typical of Taurus anyway. The earth signs, they like quality items. They don't want junk. But the more you expect quality, the more you expect the best from yourself, from others, from the world, from the universe, the more the universe delivers that to you. And that's why I'm saying a number of you Taurus by the end of September are going to be in the place of the Queen of Pentacles in that position. But for those of you who are struggling and having a hard time, everybody has their challenges. There's ups and downs, and that's just the world we live in. But you got to just keep getting back up and rise back up to where you need to be so you can attract that prosperity into your life by having that kind of philosophy, that's what you identify with. You identify with quality, a quality life and quality things around you, home, whatever it is, job, so that the universe will deliver those things to you. Okay, now this deck I've been using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. And what I want to do now is pick one card from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck by Doreen Virtue. And if you like my videos, be sure and subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I post new videos. Also, feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. And you should check on your rising and moon sign videos also, because those videos might have some messages and insights that resonate with you as well. And another one you might want to look into is your cusp. Like if you were born on the cusp of one sign and another, you might want to check that video and see if anything resonates with you too. Okay, so Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, what is your message for Taurus for September 2019? What is your message for Taurus for September, Mermaids and Dolphins? Okay, I'm going to give it another shuffle and then fan these out. Give it one more shuffle here. And then I'll fan these out. Okay, let's see. Okay. This one says time to move on. It's time to let go of the old and worn out so that the new can come in. I love this message, and it totally ties in with the reading. Remember the Ten of Swords, something coming to an end, time for new beginnings. This is a good message. Time to move on It's time to let go of the old and worn out so that the new can come in. Because we're always growing and changing and going through different phases of our lives. So it's kind of like, you know, you have to shed the old so you can have the new and better. That's better for your life, since we're always moving on and growing and changing. Okay, and next, I want to pick one card from Nature's Whispers by Angela Hartfield with artwork by Josephine Wall. So what is the message for Taurus for September 2019? For Taurus for September 2019, what is your message for Taurus, September 2019? I'll give it another shuffle, and I'll fan these out as well. Okay, let's see here. Alrighty. Okay, this one says, open your heart, and that's number 10, so I'll look that one up in the booklet. Is that a swan? She's laying against a swan. Look, if I'm looking at this correctly, I'll go ahead and look this one up. Number 10. Okay, let's see. Okay, number 10. Where is it? Okay, here it is. Open your heart. The truth of our world, nature, and environment is love. This is eternal love that makes no demands, has no expectations, and does not place limits or conditions on us. There is an opportunity for each and every person to experience love at this deepest level if they are willing to be open. Love can and will flow into your heart, but only if you allow it. It will change your perception, nurture, and hold you, and even give you the strength to endure hardship. Take a moment, open your heart, and allow love to bring you joy, serenity, renewed energy, passion, and total unrelenting happiness. That's a nice message. And you know, you don't just get love from another person. You know, of course we get love from people, the right people, and our pets. Just think if you've had a dog or a cat or any other kind of animal, a horse, whatever, how much unconditional love you get from them. You get love from nature. You get love, I mean, it's just, there's so many different ways of receiving love from the universe that it doesn't just have to come from another person. So, okay, now last but not least, I'm going to pick one card from, I'm going to pick from this deck here. This is the Messages from Your Angels deck by Doreen Virtue. Okay, so what's the message for Taurus for September 2019? What's your message for Taurus for September 2019, Taurus? Okay, I'm going to give it one more shuffle, and then I'll fan these out. Okay, what's the message for Taurus for September? Okay, this one says, Crystal, have faith and hope because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see. Oh, I love that message. This is Angel Crystal, I guess. Have faith and hope because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see. I love that message. I think that's a perfect message to end this reading. That's just the icing on the cake there. That's a really encouraging message because a lot of times you might feel discouraged by things that are going on in your life and feel like you're in some darkness or something. And this message is saying just have faith and hope. Just be patient. There's something good coming your way that you just can't see it yet. It's not in your vision yet. And I mean, things can just change in an instant the way things are in life. So that's very encouraging. Very nice message. Okay, Taurus. Well, I hope you're happy with your reading for September. Be sure and subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I post new videos. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. And be sure and check your rising and moon signs. There might be some messages and insights that resonate with you in those. And like I said, if you're on the cusp, if you were born on the cusp of another sign, check that one out too, just in case there's any message for you there. You know, you never know where your messages from the universe are coming from, okay? They come out of nowhere sometime, out of the blue. Okay, well, thank you for watching my video. Have a wonderful September.